Welcome to Confidence Bites. Start your week the confident way with short, juicy confidence takeaways brought to you by Stuart Elliott from Double C Coaching. Hi there. My name's Stuart and I'd like to give you a big warm welcome to Confidence Bites, the show that helps you start your week the confident way. Now, in previous episodes, we were talking about simple things that you can make habits out of that will help you to create a solid foundation of confidence. They will help you to feel good about yourself, to feel proud of yourself, to feel so special that you can only go forward with more and more confidence. If you remember, we started with my goodness. I am good, my I am good sheet. You write down 100 things or more about how good you are. And then you fold it, you write it on a piece of paper and you fold it and you put it in your pocket. And you take it around with you every day and you feel how good you are. You feel your goodness. And then you set your alarm with your phone every hour. Take it out, look at it, and then remind yourself, I'm good, and you smile. And then we built on that habit. We started writing down all the things that you can do. So you made another sheet. You wrote down, I can do. And you put that with your I am good sheet and you put it in your pocket. And you did the same. Every hour you took it out of your pocket. You looked at it. You looked at both of them and you smiled to yourself. You said, yes, I'm good. I can do so many things. And you start feeling better. And then we moved on a little bit further with a success diary. Every single success that you've had in your day, you write down. Did you get up at 7 o'clock? Yes, that was a success. Did you do this? Yes, it was a success. Everything, doesn't matter how small or how big. And you write them all down. Did you make a mistake? Did you learn from it? Yes, a success. So you're building on successes. And what we need to do is we need to make it a habit for you to think of all the good things, all the things you can do, and all the successes that you have. Focus on those. Don't focus on the mistakes. Don't focus on anything else like that. Focus on the good. So here's another little tip. You can take a rubber band, put it on your wrist. There you are. Now, every time you look at your wrist, you see this. Just let it remind you of your successes. Let it remind you of how good you are, how special you are. Every time you see it, think of those things. And every time you see it, smile because you are special. Think about that. Do that. Make good success. Make good confidence habits. Habits are formed. So it makes sense to form good confidence habits, doesn't it? Well, in this show, we're going to build upon this foundation. I'm happy because I'm so successful. I saw my rubber band. Okay, we're going to build on it. And we're going to do a very simple exercise to help you smile more. Take a pencil. And maybe you want to do this when you're at home. Maybe in the office is not a good option. But you put the pencil here. And it might seem stupid. And it might make you laugh at me. But that's good because it's helping you to smile. But what happens is when you put it there, you feel your cheeks have to move up to open your lips. And you feel the muscles start working. And you're training those muscles to keep more of a smile on your face. It's something I need because I don't always smile so much. I know I should, but I just have this bad habit that I'm getting rid of. So I've got my pencil. I'm on the computer. I'm on the computer with it. And, I smile at myself because I look so bloody stupid. But anyway, it's good. It's a great habit to get into. Do that every day and as many times as you can. And the other thing we talked about was, yes, I'm so good. The victory pose. So those things, keep doing them. Make them a habit. Every time you see a mirror, look at yourself and say, yes. And if you're in public, just imagine yourself doing it and you will smile. It's so effective and so simple. And now I want to talk about clothes and how your clothes can change your feeling about yourself, your the way people treat you. And I want to illustrate this with a wonderful little story. A few years ago, I was working with a girl who was 18 years old. She was a student and she was just leaving high school and she wanted to go to Hong Kong University. And she needed to go through an interview and she wasn't sure how to handle the interview, etc., etc. So she came to see me and we were talking and I said to her, what are you going to wear? I've got some nice, a lovely suit. I said, well, what does it feel like to wear it? Well, when I bought it, it felt okay. But what does it feel like to wear it? I said, every day. I don't know, she said. I said, well, why don't you go home tonight? Why don't you put it on and see what it feels like to wear it? You can wear it at home. No one's going to look at you. No one's going to make you feel stupid. Just get used to it. I don't normally wear a tie. And if I have to wear a tie, in fact, I'm thinking of this, it's probably 10 or 20 years since I've worn a tie. And if I have to put a shirt on with a collar and I have to do the collar up and put a tie on, it just feels so horrible. It just feels so restricting. I can't breathe and I'm scratching myself and it just doesn't work because I'm not used to wearing a tie. So, why don't you just go home, as I say, put it on tonight, sit around the house, do your normal things and just see how it feels. So she agreed and she went home and came back a few days later. I said, oh, well, how was it wearing the suit? She said, no, it just felt strange. It didn't feel right to be wearing the suit at home. So I took it off and put my normal clothes on. And, her normal clothes, typical student. Sloppy jeans, sloppy T-shirt. She has a sloppy bearing and everything else. She doesn't exude confidence. She just came across as just sort of like, a typical sort of teenager. I said, okay, let's do this again. But this time just wear it until you get used to it. It might take time, but just get used to it. Every night. Wear it, watch TV, do the things you normally do your homework, whatever it is you do, just have your suit on and just get used to wearing it. So, next time she came, I asked her, and she said, no, it's actually getting more comfortable. And when I see myself, I smile because I look nice in it. I said, that's great, it's wonderful. Congratulate yourself for that. And what about shoes? Many people, they buy brand new shoes. They're not used to wearing high heels. You're wearing tackies. Training shoes or tackies, it's probably going to be very difficult for you to feel comfortable in high heel shoes unless you're used to them. Why don't you put them on at home tonight and do the same thing? And I said, I know of many people who buy a brand new pair of shoes and they hurt their feet for a long time because they haven't broken them in. You don't want that in an interview. You don't want to be thinking about your feet hurting like anything or not being able to walk properly. So just wear them at home. So she went home and, she wore them around the house, which is not usual, but she did so and she started getting used to them. And gradually, over the course of several sessions, she got more and more comfortable with these clothes. They became her identity. And then I said to her, okay, now you're more used to them. Put them on tonight. Go out for a walk and just see how you feel walking around at night with them. And if you want to, if you feel like it, go to the shop, go to the supermarket where you regularly go and see how people react to you differently. See how people will change their attitude towards you and treat you with much more respect. So she agreed, she went home, and after a couple more days of practicing like this, she came back and I said, well, how was it? She says, I can't believe how other people treated me differently. They were much more respectful, they were much more deferential to me, and I felt so good. I looked around, I just felt so good. And as she was saying this, I noticed her bearing, her whole posture had changed. She's still wearing a T-shirt, she's still wearing her jeans, but her whole posture had changed. She became more erect, her body language became more open, her head was up, and she just exuded more confidence. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to get used to wearing nice clothes that make you feel special, that make you feel like $1 million. And then see how people react differently to you. See how people are more favorable to you. And here's a funny thing. If you have a good posture, a good bearing, and nice clothes, and you walk down a busy street, people will move out of your way because they know that this person is special. So I want you to get used to that feeling, because you are special. There's nobody in this world like you. You're so special. And when we're talking of posture, it's also important to think about your posture. You know, if you have your shoulders down like this and your head's down, nobody will look at you as though you're confident, and you won't feel confident yourself. The same with your feet. If you're standing there with your feet pressed closely together, your legs pressed closely together, you tend to rock. Confident people don't do that. They have their feet wide, firmly planted on the ground, and they stand there in a Wonder Woman or a Superman pose, hands on the hips type thing, shoulders back, head erect, the whole body is open, but they just have this confidence oozing out of them. So this is something that you can practice. Think of Superman, think of Batman, think of the superheroes, Wonder Woman in the comics. How do they stand? Look at the pictures, or picture them in your mind. They stand there, as I say, legs slightly apart, hands on the hips, chest back, proud bearing, a sort of nice, confident smile, half smile on the face, and they just stand there. You can do that at home. Go home, look in the mirror in the bathroom, and just stand there and just put this feeling of happiness in yourself. Look at me, I'm so good. And then think of a memory, something you did which made you feel so good. Think of maybe when you were a child, you started writing and you could write the letters A, B, C, D or whatever, and you were so proud of it, and you were just running around showing everybody, look at this, or your first picture or something. It doesn't matter. Whatever success, think of it in your mind. And then let that feeling come and look in the mirror and just say, yes, I'm so good. And if it helps you, take out your I'm good sheet. Take out your I can do sheet. Look at them first. Yes! Do your victory salute. And then stand there and just look at yourself and just savor that feeling of confidence, that feeling of goodness, that feeling of how special you are. Do it every day. Why not set your alarm for 1 hour? Or just get your rubber band, or just whenever you go to the loo, just do it for 5 minutes. And you'll see a massive difference. And whilst we're talking of head posture, you know, a very good way to make sure your head posture is erect and very confident is to sort of put your head down, look at the floor gently, and then just look up very slowly and gently, and then rock it backwards and forwards, back and forwards until it just sits there in the right place. Now, if you've got any mobility problems or any doubts, you can always consult your doctor first. And the key is you do this gently, slowly. There's no movement, rapid movement. You just do it gently, slowly, and you'll feel it just sit nicely. And what happens is it's aligning your whole body. The energy can come down through your crown chakra, your throat's exposed, your chest is exposed, your stomach and intestine area is exposed, your groin's sort of exposed. So you're saying to people, look at me, I don't have to hide or protect anything because I have got confidence. And I can radiate that confidence through all the chakras in my body to you. So that's something you need to practice. As I say, you must make it a habit. Good confidence habits. Habits are formed, you will form good confidence. And I had a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, who's an executive coach, and she had what's it called? Not a presentation. She had to facilitate a meeting, a conference or something like that over a couple of days. And I gave her the same tip. I said, do your victory pose, do your Wonder Woman pose. And she was a little bit sort of skeptical, but she did it. And on the first morning, she went to the bathroom. There's nobody there at the conference venue. There's nobody there. So she quickly went in and she did her confidence pose. She did a Wonder Woman pose, and she stood there for a few minutes, smiling to herself. And she gave a wonderful performance. People loved her because she was radiating confidence. She was radiating. She knew what to do. Success. Practice. Make this habit. Get your rubber band, put it on. Every time you feel it or you notice it, look in the mirror, smile. Get your pencil if you need to. Smile. Do the things. Make them habit. And the last little tip I want to give you is, if you're in a meeting situation, for instance, claim your space. Don't sit at the table all hunched up so that, no, I don't want to take any space. Don't be a timid mouse. Don't put your book, your pen, your phone or whatever on top of each other and take up as small a space as possible. Spread them out. Claim your space, because that tells people you're confident. You have. and look around at the people in the meetings you go to. The powerful people, the confident people, the people who get noticed do this. Because they're silently signaling to everybody, I'm someone special. I am confident. Treat me with respect. And this is what you are going to do. This is what all these little things start building this solid foundation of confidence. So, let's recap quickly. I am good sheet. I can do. Smile. Success diary. Victory pose. Yes! Wonder Woman. Superwoman. Great clothes that make you feel like $1 million. Claim your space. Simple things. But they will make you so much more confident. So, thank you for watching. Remember my Twitter address. Tweet me. Tell me how it's going. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel so you can get more tips as soon as they're released. And you can start your week each week the confident way. Thank you for watching. My name's Stuart, and I love talking to you about confidence. So come back next week. I'll see you then. Confidence Bites, your weekly confidence building show, was brought to you by Stuart Elliott from Double C Coaching. www.doubleccoaching.com. DOUBLECCOACHING.com. For regular confidence building tips, subscribe to this channel today. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at StuartCC, capital S, TUART, capital D, OUBLE, capital C, at StuartCC.